Hello, this is Kamori Maharu 93, and this is my Nintendogs Plus Cats video showing my Golden Retriever version, which is the first version I've owned for about 2 months now, though I recently got French Bulldog and Friends and Toy Poodle and Friends. But this is my first version, and I'm going to show you all of the dogs in my first version. These are my first 3 dogs. This file has 5 currently, with Duchess, my Golden Retriever, being the longest. All of my first dogs aren't here because I've donated a lot, but Duchess I've had for almost the entire time, and she's pretty much a champion in all 3 competitions. She has a lot of trainer points. She has the most trainer points out of any of my dogs at the moment with 7,000. The next oldest on this file would be Charlie, my Beagle, and I've had him for quite a long time as well, and he's a champion in disc and lore, only Pro Cup in obedience because I stopped doing it a while ago. Next we have is Moose, who is my Cocker Spaniel. Moose has a more interesting story because I actually had a Cocker Spaniel in real life, and her name was Princess. She was completely black though, but she died in August, and this was pretty much the closest I could get to her, so I adopted Moose as kind of a memento to her, and as kind of a I like to imagine that he's her puppy, kind of. I know that sounds weird, but it helps me feel better sometimes. But that's Moose, and oops. Let's go to the pet hotel and quickly swap out 2 of them for my other 2 dogs. And these are my other 2, both girls, which is Ava, which is another Golden Retriever that I bought as kind of to be a sister to Duchess, because I really like the Golden Retrievers in this game and Golden Retrievers in general. She is new. She's my newest dog, so she's only an amateur cup in lure and disc, and the same goes for Aboro, who is my Dalmatian, and she is a surprise me Dalmatian. As you can see, she is mostly black with only spots on her chest instead of her entire body, which is the usual that Dalmatians come in. And these are currently all of my dogs on Golden Retriever and Friends. There's not much to say about it. I don't play as much anymore. I do competitions every day and try to walk each dog at least once every day, and occasionally teach more tricks, but for the most part they're just there to play with, sort of. And that's all of them. I'll quickly try and switch and show you my French Bulldog and friends before making the next video. French Bulldog is probably the one I play the most next because I like the dogs you start out with in it and the colors, which are blue and greens and stuff like that instead of the pinks. And these are 3 puppies I have. I only own 3 on this one. But I own Zeus, who is my first dog on this file, and he is a black German Shepherd from Surprise Me. He is a master. Well, he's in Nintendogs Cup and Disc and Lure. And the next dog I got, and my second dog on this file, completely is Micah. She is a Dalmatian. She's a normal Dalmatian from the with spots category. She is in Nintendogs Cup and Disc and Lure, just like Zeus. And Gizmo I only got just yesterday because I wanted a French Bulldog, especially on this version with it being the French Bulldog version. And he is a brown and white French Bulldog, a male. And he hasn't been entered in any competitions yet, and I really don't feel the need to right now, but I'll probably train him after a while. But for now, that's Gizmo. And I will quickly try and show you my last 3 dogs in Toy Poodle inversion, in Plus Cats version. And for some reason, with the Toy Poodle, I think it's because of the more pink colorations, and I've never been a girly girl. It just doesn't appeal to me as much. But this is my Toy Poodle inversion, and the only dog trained right now is Jackal, my Bull Terrier. And he was the first dog I ever got on this file. And he's in Nintendogs Cup, in Disc, and Lure, like the rest of my dogs. And then this is Daisy, my Beagle, who I got about a week ago, but I haven't really played this, so she's still relatively new. She hasn't been entered in any competitions. And this is Jax, my boxer, who I got yesterday along with Gizmo on my other file, because I was watching YouTube videos of Linus the boxer, and I didn't really like boxers before then, but watching the videos I kind of gained a soft spot for him, so I adopted Jackson. He's in Amateur Cup in Disc, but he hasn't been trained for Lure yet. But he's been a relatively good dog, and Eventually I'll train them all to be champions in all three. But these are all of my dogs so far in Nintendogs plus Cats, all three versions. And let me know if you have any, requests to see any of the breeds, or you would like to see certain dogs, or how to train certain dogs, because I've had all of them. I've had at least 2 dogs that were completely trained. So just let me know if there's anything I can do, and I'll try to make a video. But this is Kamari Maharu 93 signing out.